And with that, in your book, Daniel, The Soul of Wealth, you talk about how financial success without personal fulfillment is hollow. What made you realize that the traditional financial advice that's out there is missing that deeper dimension?
Yeah, well, a lot of this, so some of it was statistical and some of it was personal, right? So I'll tell, the statistical side of things. I ran across a very particular statistic that was the catalyst for me writing The Soul of Wealth. The US, where I'm from, is turning 250 years old this year. It's a rough birthday year for us, but we're turning 200 this year. And when this country was founded, over 80% of the world was living in poverty. 85% of the world was living on what would be today $2 or less per day. So, 250 years ago, which is not that long, if you condense human history down to, a 1 year timeline, that's like December 29th, the evening of December 29th on your calendar year, everybody everywhere was poor. And now we've had, in the subsequent 250 years, we've had this explosion of abundance. Less than 10% of people in the world now are living in poverty. The average American home size has tripled post World War II. I mean, things that we take for granted now would have been, you know, the it would have been the dream of a king, a couple of hundred years ago. And yet, over that same 200 and something years, we're sadder, we're lonelier, we're more disconnected, we're more stressed out, and we're more anxious. And so the burning question for me was, how have we done such a good job of creating wealth and such a poor job of turning that wealth into personal fulfillment and personal happiness? And then on the personal level, just by virtue of my job, I get to work closely with many very wealthy people, like exceedingly wealthy people. And many of them have incredible family lives and are very happy and feel blessed and are thankful and have awesome lives that, any of us would kill for. And then an approximately equal number of them are kind of miserable and, haven't got it all figured out. And so being proximal to these people that had so much wealth, but didn't necessarily seem better than the average person at having turned that wealth into purpose or happiness, that was instructive to me as well.